what's going on, guys? Wingspan here, and today guys I'm bringing you a tutorial beans farm, and this is my design and it's super simple to make. So the blocks you're going to need for this are the normal pistons, redstone dust, one redstone repeater, one button, some of the stone slabs, and keep in mind you can use any blocks over here for the wall, any blocks of your choice. And I'm using the stone slabs because you need some of the slabs for the redstone later, so keep in mind you can use any blocks over here for the walls. Then of course you're going to need jungle wood and cocoa beans to plant. Then you're going to need some of the hoppers to make the cocoa beans go into this chest. You're going to need some of the brown carpet in case you want to cover up the hoppers, and you can use any color you want. I'm using the brown one because the cocoa beans are brown, but again you can use any color you want. And then you're going to need a couple of the chests. Now one thing to keep in mind is if you don't like the look of hoppers, you can cover this last row over here, but then keep in mind that you can't put the cocoa beans over here, and that's one of the things you need to keep in mind. You can either do the cocoa beans over here and sacrifice a little bit of the look, or you can just cover it up with the brown carpet or any other carpet as you want. Just sacrifice one row of the cocoa beans, but it's not big of a deal. And the way this works, when we press this button, the wall is going to flash right and then left, and that's going to harvest every single one of these cocoa beans, and they're all going to end up on this chest. And redstone wise, like all of my other tutorials, are really simple and as simple as you can get them. So all of this is using redstone dust and only one redstone repeater. And this guy is over here to extend the signal for these pistons and just to add a little bit of delay. And this guy is on 2 tick delay, so the wall is going to flash from right side to the left, and I think that's really nice. And if you watch any of the other tutorials, they're mainly on PC version, and you can see the PC version the redstone just goes over here like this at the slabs diagonal, and we can't do that on the Pocket Edition. That's why I have these blocks over here. Basically this block is going to power two pistons over here, then this one is going to power another two, and this one another two over there. And that's basically how this works. It's super simple to make, and I'm going to show you how this works right now. So when we press this button, the wall is going to get flashed red and right, and that's basically going to harvest every single one of these cocoa beans. Now the problem is that sometimes it might end up over here at the chest, so you can just maybe extend it and put the chest at these two blocks and cover this over here with the hoppers. And one of the things it end up over here at the roof, but it doesn't really matter because you're probably going to have the roof over this, and there's no way they're going to go past the roof. And once they're over here, you can just grab it, and it does take more than the stack over here to replant them. I think it takes just a little bit less than the stack, so that's really nice. And this wall over here is 8 wide and 7 blocks high, so I went for the 7 blocks high because it's kind of limit where you can place the blocks, and if you have it on the 8 block it's still doable, but it's really hard to place the cocoa beans at the 8 blocks. Just imagine adding another row over there. Now again, you can just add another row over here if you don't mind the hoppers, but I'm going to show you how to build this right now. So it's really easy to make this. We're going to start by making this 8 by 7 walls. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and we need to go 7 blocks up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to bring this over here up all the way like this, and it's really simple to make. And in case you guys enjoy these tutorials and you want to see more, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and let me know in the comments if you want me to build any other automated farm. So now when we have this wall, the next thing you need to do is put the first row of the pistons like this against the wall over here, and that's because these pistons are going to be activated first. And let me just say, I think I messed this up over here. I think we need to go like this because I went 8 blocks high and not the 7. And this row over here, you need to put the pistons 1 block uh, after the ends of the wall over here, because as I said, these guys are going to flush the wall all the way over here, and we don't want to push the pistons with the wall. That's why we leave the 1 block gap over there. And then you can just cover these guys over here like this. And again, I'm using the stone slabs, but you can use any other block you want. You're just going to need a couple of slabs for the redstone. So you can basically cover all of this over here up, and it's a little bit of pain using the slabs as the full blocks, but it's not big of a deal. Then, okay, I'm going to break you. Then you need to put the button over here, and then it's time for the redstone. And the redstone is really simple to do. We're going to make it over here like this, and on this block we're going to make the full block like this. We're going to extend the signal over here like that, and basically make this go over here like this. And the reason you're using slabs because you can do the redstone over here like this. In case you put the full block, you're going to cut off the redstone, and that's not going to work. So now let's just do every other one over here, the full block over here like this. And then the way you're going to wire up the redstone is like this. You're going to put one slab directly on top of the redstone, and that's going to make this over here like this. And you need to make sure that you're placing the redstone on the top half of the block, because you can do it like this. When you do it on the top half of the block, that's when you know you do it right, because if you do it on the bottom side, you can see you can't place the redstone. So in case you can't put the redstone on top of the slab, you just did it in the bottom half of the uh, block, and that's why you can't really connect it. Now just do the same way over here, connect the redstone, and again put the slab on top of this guy, bring another one over here and put another one down, and that's basically the easiest way to do this. And you just have to kind of go zigzag with this redstone just to bring it all the way up. And now we need to extend the signal over here a little bit, and again add only repeater we are using in this build, and do it 2 ticks I mean. And now it's time to wire up the second side, and it's basically the same again. Do the full block on every other piston like this, and you can basically do this really easily. So let's just go ahead, bring this over here like this. Again, you need the full block over here, and you need some of the slabs to bring this across like this. And it's super simple to make, and I think it's really nice farm for the survival mode, and I'm going to be using this in my survival series. So I think that's going to be real nice. And again, just bring all of this over here like this, and it's going to power up every single one of these repeaters. And this is my design. I watched a couple of the other designs on the YouTube, and all of them were PC version, and the rest on does work the same way. So this is how I do it, and this is the best way to do it. And now all you need to do is basically dig over here like 3 blocks wide path. Basically go all the way along the side of the wall over here, and again you can put it the same way I did, or we can do the hoppers 3 blocks. So basically we're going to put the chest over here in the middle. So let's just go ahead and grab a couple of them. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We are not going to use any more pistons. It's now or the chest and the coppers. So that way, when you put it over here, you have 3 blocks on this side and 3 blocks on this side, and that's kind of in the middle, and that's why I like it. So we're going to start by putting the copper spacing into the chest from all of the 4 sides, and you have to sneak for this, so it's probably going to take a little bit of the time. And you just want to connect all of these coppers. It doesn't really matter which way you connect them, because eventually all of the cocoa beans are going to end up on the chest, so that's real nice, so you don't have to worry about how you connect them. So let's just go ahead, bring all of this over here like this, and it's super simple to do this. Let's just go ahead, jump up over here if we can. Okay, there we go. And now all that's left to do is to cover the hoppers with the carpet. And again, guys, if you want to cover this row over here, you can, but you're going to sacrifice one row of the uh, cocoa beans, and now all if left to do is just to plant all of the cocoa beans, and it's super simple to do it. Just go over here like this and spam click them like this, and you probably want to do the top row first, because if you do the bottom rows over here, it's going to be make a little bit harder for you to plant it on the top side. And if you wired up the redstone correct, when we push this, it's going to flash the wall, and there we go. And that's really simple and really easy cocoa bean farm to make. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more, definitely leave a like and subscribe. If you're new, if you have suggestions, leave them down in the comments. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.